that?
Hey, remember you guys made fun of my fidget cube, and then it turned out to be better than the actual
parts of it were better. Chill out.
Other parts were
jank.
You guys all you had that was
same.
better was just these. These were the only things you had better.
I don't know about that. I think all of it might have been. Now that you're talking shit, now I'm a little angry about what you had to say. So I think you're just complete shit.
I don't know. I think our rubbing system was better.
It might be because the material is better. Honestly,
flat plastic rubbing stone.
There you go.
Is better than your plastic flat.
But I remember how excited everyone was.
Did you get the
about those
that.
superhero ones?
No.
Oh, are they still making them that brand? I'm sure.
Still making. There's like Hulk ones. It literally is Hulk. Like there's crazy ones. I get an email every once in a while
From them?
From Ansi Lab.
Ansi Lab, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they're killing it.
Well, I remember how excited everyone was about those, and then fidget spinners just completely
Fidget
erased
spinners
them off the map.
Wrecked.
Oh, fidget spinners were balling, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, especially yours that slices your fucking
No.
hand up.
Well, that's because it was 3D printed, and it cracked at one point,
And
because somebody was dropping it or whatever.
And if you got
And
your
then
hand cut,
if you spun it the wrong way and it touched your finger,
it was open.
your finger
wasn't even just cut; it was ripped.
it was.
It was like a fucking hook.
What's a real technical? There was a laceration.
Laceration.
Yeah. It was.
I remember
It was like a sword.
I remember
You know what I mean?
I got it like
Someone
right
takes a
here.
sword.
I got it right here,
Someone takes a sword
and it fucked my hand for a solid 2 weeks because it kept reopening.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, this is the worst.
Because there's so much
It's-
motion there,
it's
it's
so
not
much
going to close up.
The best part is that you didn't I forgot to tell him. So he's just spinning this fucking thing,
And it's going.
Well, yeah, you want to go as fast as possible.
Fuck yeah, you don't do that thing to go slow.
Yeah, you don't do a light one so you can easily follow its rotation.
You want to get lost in that bitch.
Yeah, you want to trip out on it, and you were going, and when it hit like a hard bass. You know what I mean?
And
we're just sitting there chilling and just motherfucker.
And not just I remember I was just good amount of bleeding just down my entire hand.
Man, your fingers are still
And then
weird.
Oh yeah, they are.
Then it goes like, hey man,
I was like,
what? There's a part of the fidget spinner that's broken, and it's just got a sharp.
And like it's a good this thing is just peeled upward too because you can tell
There's two flaps of
It's
skin.
literally
Just,
it was last
what a
rate.
dick.
Or whatever.
It wasn't intentional. It was just sitting there. It's like if I had a knife out, and you just grabbed the knife, but the knife that you saw looked like a ruler.
He blows up. Remote
Oh,
control.
sorry.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much. Especially the best part about it is he had this right next to the Xbox.
Oh yeah, they were sitting right there.
So,
I remember.
And any young kid who wanted to just come play could just happily just slice his phone.
And then your dad came down, and he's like, you're like, yeah, I cut my hand. And then your dad was like, oh yeah, that is pretty sharp. He just dipped out. Yeah, okay.
Dipperoo.
Deal with that, Kyle.
Kyle, are you gonna start us off or what?
I have to do that? Why do I have to do that?
We can make all our guests.
How do I start it off?
I don't know. However you want.
Oh, happy day.
What is up, guys?
We're not allowed to do that. Actually, our showrunner doesn't allow it.
Why not?
He just gets upset.
I didn't really think I was going to do it. It was more just a joke to insult that one more time.
He's angry. No, it's actually the door closing from the window being open and the pressure changing.
There's no thunder.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Weatherman
do
Brad.
like a...
Game of Thrones.
Again.
Here you go, people. This is how we're going to start the show. They're just going to ruin the ending of Game of Thrones for me right here.
Yeah.
That'd be
This
pretty
is the
cool,
title.
actually.
We ruined Game of Thrones for him.
2 seasons in, gets the whole show ended
You
real
told us
quick.
you were 3 seasons in.
Well,
You bitch.
technically,
I just started the 3rd season.
you have a large story arc ruined for you. That's how you got into Game of Thrones.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, when I was up here, I even thought to myself, I probably should have just watched it.
No. No.
Well,
Don't do
think
it.
about how much.
Are we live?
I don't know.
I think let's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, no.
Oh, by the way, this is Kyle.
He did the intro that was not
Yeah,
so
it
much of
wasn't
an intro.
this is Kyle. This is our cousin.
He's the one that fucked up that.
I keep looking at. I think my camera's over here.
No, it's here.
No,
It's
right
over
there.
here. Okay. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Kyle. He's our cousin. He's the one who was supposed to be here with Zach, and he didn't show because he
I've
Doing
apologized 5
an
times. for
STD.
that.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
He had to get tested.
You know, prior engagement with an STD that you
Yeah.
had to deal with.
Crab's a real bitch.
Yeah. For the deaf out there.
That's.
Oh my God.
Is that the sign language side for crabs?
I don't know, but it is here.
I highly doubt that.
Oh,
Do we have closed captioning on ours? Can we get that? I'm sure they would just probably listen to that. Not you.
Would they
Wait, are
listen
you
to
saying
it?
they wouldn't get
Oh, yeah.
that?
They can't fucking listen.
You know what I mean, bitch.
It's 2019. You're being a dick.
Okay.
They would read it. So, like I said, he had crabs. Couldn't be here.
And he's here now. Unexpectedly, we didn't know he was going to show up
Crab
until,
free for 3 days.
Actually, no, I got a phone call earlier today. You might catch it.
3 hours.
Oh, what have you guys been
Why would
doing?
I be catching it?
You know, they say
I'm
it
not a
travels.
fisherman.
It travels by air.
I'm not a fisherman. I don't play with the sea.
Whose foot did I kick?
That is definitely mine that you're playing
Ooh,
with right
okay.
now.
I'm
Yeah, I was
fine with
wondering
it.
what I'm doing. I'm dancing with an electrical cord.
There's far too many feet under this table for.
Would you say there's 6 of them?
No, mine's actually... My one is behind me.
5.
It's not under.
But yeah, so this is Kyle. He's our cousin. Mike's here too, the one that's off camera all the time.
He'll be in an episode, I promise.
I doubt it.
Honestly, I don't know.
Until he gets that facial reconstructive surgery, you ain't gonna see
It
Finished. He's in the
It
process.
is just a nightmare
He's in
right
transition.
Just
Remember
a
his
nightmare.
shirt from last time?
Yeah, sweaty shirt, McGee.
Disgusting.
But yeah, welcome, Kyle.
Game of
you for
Thrones
having
just ended.
Yeah,
We just
were
watched the
feeling right
final
after-
season.
Not Kyle though. So
Yeah,
no
Kyle
spoilers.
sat up here and got whooped on
By the
Okay.
computer.
in NBA 2K.
Hall of Fame is the hardest game I've ever played.
You're an idiot for even attempting that.
Yeah, how could you think that you had the chops?
Yeah.
I don't-
Why was that an
I don't know.
option? Why were you
I
like,
don't know.
let me give it a try? Were you stomping the level before it?
Confidence. Actually, no, I had never really played that game before.
Confidence. Kids like confidence.
The last NBA,
He just got on my account and said, F it. I'm going to go on
I'm
difficult
gonna
mode.
log
the
all
last
the
2K I
achievements
think
for
I
him.
really played was 2016.
We used to play that a lot.
I think LeBron was on the cover.
Maybe not. Probably though. I do remember when we used to play it like.
Yeah, we
crazy.
played,
We played
one
a
of them
lot.
a little bit ago.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit.
I just haven't really bought sports games as much in the last. I think
Now
Madden
that
really
you're
is the only one.
Now that you're a working boy.
And a caddy, clearly.
Yeah. I was going to ask about the polo, see if he thinks he's better
It's
than
Calvin
us.
Klein.
Or...
It is-
Oh, it
it
is.
is
Wow, I
Calvin
see
Klein.
that.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't be too impressed.
Where'd you get the money?
Nordstrom Rack is a lovely store.
You rocked a Calvin Klein to my house on a Sunday evening to film a podcast and watch.
Well, I more
Game
just
of
came to
Thrones.
hang out and
Couldn't watch Game
then
of Thrones.
was offered to
True.
be on as a guest.
What? Did you think you were coming not to be on the show?
Well, I thought I was just enjoying the company of my lovely
I
cousins.
think you could just be Mike.
People wanted. People wanted.
Mike's not on here for a reason. Okay.
We
that
talk
face,
it up.
that facial reconstruction surgery.
We keep saying, "Oh, we're bagging him on here." Behind the scenes,
He's actually chained to the wall.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
can't move.
He hasn't left this room in 4 weeks.
sometimes I throw him a couple chips on my way to work. Shut the fuck up, down there.
But yeah, no, you were gonna be on the podcast because I mean, you're a pretty boy.
Is this
And that's why you wore the Calvin Klein.
Absolutely. And I can't.
I'm guessing.
I
That's
think
why
our,
you dressed
if I'm going to
up.
be honest, the
Worried
viewers
about
want
that.
you to turn that hat backwards though. Get
Okay.
the sunlight
a-
in your hair. Oh, look at that hair.
Shit,
I have to
Brendan,
cover up the hair.
Brendan
I can't.
Fraser.
I can't.
Hold on.
No.
Show him Brendan Fraser
No.
for a second.
Ooh.
There's absolutely no hair product
If that
whatsoever
ain't Brendan fucking Fraser.
from the Mummy.
How
Definitely
long
Mummy
you been
days.
doing the hair thing?
About 2 months now. I've
No,
let that hair grow.
no. You were
So
here on
brave.
Easter. You were not doing that hair.
Yeah, you did not.
I
have
had
that.
product in my hair. This is absolutely no product.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But it was a different cut.
Maybe a little shorter. It's probably grown out since then.
You really been messing with your do, yeah.
I've been messing with a few things.
Changing total.
I wear Calvin Klein polos now,
You
obviously.
say a few things. What else?
Well, dick surgery is very expensive nowadays.
I thought you were going to say sexuality.
He's got a girlfriend now.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if we want to talk about that.
6 years old.
We're
not talking about it. She's an older lady, though.
Well,
47, sorry.
get it right. It's 56. Jesus.
Oh, she's a grandma.
Could you ever? What if a 44-year-old was like, Danny boy, let's go.
Nope.
Oh,
What
give
if
me
she
a break.
like?
Jennifer Aniston comes knocking on your door.
No. That's unrealistic.
Come on.
An attractive 46.
An attractive, not an Jennifer Aniston.
Okay, but there are women that look like her that are 46.
But what are you saying? What happens here?
She goes, hey, let's go. I'm gonna go ride the cock and pony. Let's
Wait.
jump on the bed.
Okay. If that's how she's speaking. Like,
I probably don't want a relationship with this lady.
Whoa. Slow your roll.
People that age, they know they have.
They're direct.
Oh yeah, they're direct because they don't have time.
Yeah, they don't have time to fuck around.
Yeah.
They got to get to the point.
46.
They're gonna die.
You just go to that place Zach told us about. You probably knows about it too, where all the cougars are at.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Oh.
The bar, Red Lion or
Jeez.
something.
No,
You
not
see
Red
how he lit
Lion.
He lit 'cause
Lion's
he's
Head.
like,
Lion's Head.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
That's
and
where you
yes.
met the lady.
No, that's not where I met her.
and her kids.
Oh, you met her at the retirement home.
I have. No. I have.
She was waiting at the door. He said, "Come on."
The funny thing, well, I guess not the funny thing, but there's
No, it's funny.
relating what you just said. One of John's friends really likes older women. I'm not like 50-year-old women.
So significantly old.
Yeah. And the one he's currently with or been with for a few years, like ever since I started working there, she's like 40, 50, something like that. I can't remember if I've seen her. I have. She's decent looking. She has two daughters his age that are like apparently smoke shows.
Oh, that's...
And he's with the mom.
That's weird.
Right?
See, that's the thing. I could never be in a relationship. What are we going to talk about? You want to talk Fortnite? You want to talk
Do you want to
NBA?
talk Fortnite with your relationship?
No.
I mean,
like
potentially.
Just
potentially,
anything.
I mean, if you can.
But I'm just saying, like, anything. Like,
The oldest separation... I
don't think age is a thing. Me and Amanda
well, yeah,
don't
true.
have similar. I mean, she's kind of nerd. She's very nerdy. I'm nerdy. I mean, we like Harry Potter and stuff. But like, other than that, like, she's the most clumsy human being ever, and I like grew up sports crazy.
Yeah,
she's this amazing person, and I'm a
what
piece
is
of shit.
What is the separation between you and Amanda? I forget.
14 years.
No,
Shut up.
it's 14 months.
14 months.
It's
Okay, so
14.
just
It's actually
little
2
over a
weeks.
year.
A year, 2 months,
I
2
mean,
weeks,
that's
and
nothing.
2 days.
That's nothing when it comes to age separations.
Yeah. She's younger than your girlfriend, though.
He's not wrong.
47. What were you saying?
But no, my the funniest story ever, similar to the,
Okay,
I was at a bar with all my work staff, and I started talking to this woman.
Older woman.
I could tell she was older right away, but she was very attractive.
By her cane.
No, I think she was like 36.
He liked that one.
Mike likes
Mike's just giggling in the corner right now.
Mike's been
Chained up. Shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
So we started dancing with each other, and I don't
Dog.
know. I don't know why she took. I think she was 38, and she goes to tell me that she has not one but 2 kids, who are one is 16, one is 18. And as we're dancing, she then tries to start setting me up with her daughter.
No.
Yes.
Did you?
No.
She got with her and the daughter.
I.
Would you have done that? You said she's hot.
Honestly, the mom was far more attractive than those. Like.
Oh, you saw the daughter.
She showed me a picture.
She was standing next to him as it
Well, no, it was 8.
It's my
The
wing.
daughter,
18, she
the
could
daughter
be
was
at the
18.
bar.
It wasn't at the bar.
Yeah.
But
It's my wing girl.
this mother wanted the fun with me, and then just wanted to pass me along to her.
So did you rail her?
No, I left the situation very quickly.
That
Made
seems
me
like a
extremely
common
uncomfortable.
thing, though.
What?
You and older women.
You and older women trying to hook up with you and then give you to their daughter. Well, it's like a common thing that everyone runs across.
You guys haven't had that situation happen to you?
No, not once.
No,
actually.
never.
Honestly, not one time.
I mean, I can't say I was mad about the situation.
I know a guy though.
But you ran.
Well, it was a little awkward.
It was not ideal.
It was once she started really getting into the idea of me going with her daughter. I was like, whoa, no.
So walk me through this. You
Were you
say
guys making out?
You say you're on the dance
We were
floor
dancing.
with
So-
the breath. She was like, "So my daughter."
so we were dancing with each other, and then we went to go get a drink,
Okay.
and then we started talking a little
Was
bit
she
more.
going down on the dance floor, or what was she?
Yes, this was a very. Yeah, she was. This mother still thinks she's 21. This mother clearly still thinks she is 21.
She's trying to get that
And
young
honestly,
boy.
she looks 26. This mother,
She's trying to
Look,
get
26.
young Nick,
yeah,
that
Yeah.
young Dick,
very much so.
young Dick.
And then we started talking at the bar, and she's just then goes
And
on.
so then she starts bringing up her daughter.
Yes.
Did you tell her
Was
your
the
name
daughter at least
Kyle?
the 18-year-old? What if it was the 16-year-old?
No, it was the 18-year-old. It was the 18-year-old.
Is that a boy?
Well, that's also why I left the situation. I'm not gonna talk to an 18-year-old.
You're like, whoa, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
I'll bang you.
Well, no. Okay.
If your daughter was
The reason
At least
was she
20.
was 18. She was high school 18. She wasn't college 18.
That's okay. 18's
That
18,
is-
and you got the mom's consent right there.
You get to go to the graduation party.
I don't want to go to
And you
another
could hook
one
up
of
with the
those.
other 18-year-olds.
Huh?
You could hook up with the other 18-year-olds.
Now I'm just feeling like a dirty person at that point.
Dude, you're one of the
How do
dirtiest
you think
mofos I've
she
ever
felt,
seen.
though?
That is so far from the truth. Mike is all of 6 feet away from us right now.
How does
True.
she- how do you
But he's
think
dirty
she
because he's
feels?
been locked up for 6 weeks.
You're like,
I haven't bathed his ass.
you're like, ugh, I couldn't go with someone like a few years younger, and then she's like, yeah, I'll go with someone who's like
Half
10
my age.
plus.
Oh,
years
well,
younger.
Almost half his age. And
Yeah.
if he was
Yeah.
younger, he's probably 19 maybe. That is half.
this was
Yesterday.
no.
He's got a girlfriend. Shh.
Oh, sorry.
No, this
Watching
was
the podcast.
probably
That's how they met.
this was probably 10 months ago.
Mm.
So I was 21 when this happened.
Okay.
I do realize I have been going to bars far longer than I've been 21, but
Shut up.
Shh.
Shut the fuck
Incriminating.
Shut the fuck
We'll
up.
delete it. We'll
He
delete
didn't
it.
do it. He didn't do it.
He did nothing.
All glove doesn't fit. You
what I've
can't
learned
quit.
is all my best stories come from all my best bar stories come from when I was under 21.
One of the notes from your episode was bar stories, if you remember.
Yes.
One of my hold on before you get into it though. I don't know if you want to get into this story. There's like
I know
family
what's-
people watching.
I know it's going to what?
Please wait. If you guess it, that's kind of crazy. But guess what do you think I'm going to ask about?
Does that have to deal with my car?
No.
Oh,
But if you brought it up,
Since
I
you
mean, we
brought it
can
up.
get into it in
we'll
a
work
second.
into that one. What are we talking about?
I'll fucking smile at it. So my
You
question was
shut
going to
your
be,
fucking face.
I don't know. This whole situation of the mother and the daughter
Yeah.
got me thinking about it. Do you remember the time you told us when you made out with 2 chicks at once?
I do.
And the pickup line you got to get the other one in there.
Do you want to join?
So he's making out with one, sees said homie on the chair next to it, and says, "Do you want to join?"
Just like the book said. Just like the
So
step-
smooth.
Yeah.
Man,
Would you like
she
to
joined.
join? And then, just like the book said,
Yeah.
the manual said,
And here she came.
there she was.
It was a very funny time. Honestly, when I got done with it, I was like, how the fuck did that work?
We're still wondering.
I don't know how.
I mean, when you're at a music festival, you're
True.
not sober in any way, shape,
Did you
or
see
form.
at Coachella they had the herp breakout?
Oh yeah, they had a huge like
it herp?
herpy breakout.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all making.
Yeah.
You're making out with everyone.
There's a huge herpy
Yeah. 'Cause-
outbreak.
Seems like Mike's kind of joint.
If I let him off the chains.
oh yeah, those. The more I look
Well,
back
you've
when
been
I was going to
so
festivals,
many festivals.
they're so gross. They're fun as hell, but just
The best one
gross.
you've ever been to was the Range, though.
I wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
I didn't go to Rock on the Range.
It was his brother.
True, his brother was.
Now you're gonna ask him to recollect things he wasn't at.
No,
I mean,
I wasn't gonna ask
honestly,
about it.
It's gotten to the point I've heard
Well,
so
I
many
forgot.
stories of Rock
He
on the
was
Range. It almost feels
shooting
like I have been.
rockets.
Oh yeah, he had a science fair.
I did have it. Hey, I
Little
won.
fucking 8th grader.
I won.
Let me shoot my rockets.
Wait, I wanted to be a nerd for a weekend.
And then he went to a
You're like-
one festival and he changed.
Yeah, I mean,
Just a
like
180.
you know, getting 2 girls to make out with you at one time will change a person. For
Mike
a little
has a
time.
similar story, I feel like.
Mike, I don't think we've ever actually met up at festivals because we were going to them at the same time.
He just has a stupid grin on his face.
Yeah, that's
So what other festival?
No, bar stories.
bar
Or,
stories.
I mean,
Yeah,
bar
either
stories.
one. I mean,
bar stories.
I mean, you have to follow up on a 12-on-12 brawl of full dressed Arabs versus hockey players. So this better be a good bar story, by the way.
or things
God.
you've seen, or
Well, I work at a bar, so
Yeah.
Yes.
so
That's why this
one of
one's gonna be fun.
this isn't going to be the best funny story, but it's a pretty good one. So I work behind the bar, and plenty of people come, and they always do the shit you will see people do at a bar. Doesn't make any sense. I had one girl.
Well, there's alcohol involved.
Wants,
Thirsty
desires.
dudes.
We found a chocolate cake on the floor in the bathroom Friday. Just a chocolate cake on the floor.
How
just
did
in
they
the
even get in?
Who knows?
I'm assuming
Who knows?
Do you guys serve chocolate cake?
No, a full chocolate cake.
Wouldn't a bouncer
That-
not let that in? Also, if they
I
knew
mean,
it
they
was
can
coming in.
they can bring it in earlier if they were there for dinner or something. So
Oh, yeah,
we
you
don't
guys
really
serve
know.
dinner?
Yeah, we serve dinner too. So
Sounds like-
chocolate cake on the literally full chocolate cake, looked like a Portillo's cake, on the floor.
Like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and this thing maybe had 2 bites.
I
On it.
wish it would have
Just-
been better if there was a bitch walking out with it on her face, like someone threw it in her face.
Just
I'm
some
sure
type of
someone did.
context.
I'm sure so. Oh, our plumbing, the whole plumbing in the building had to get redone because some chick shoved her period panties down the toilet and tried to flush the fuckers.
Ugh.
Clogged the whole building.
So did you clean them out and keep them, or what?
No, but I remember the plumber's
Do you
note.
still have the panties?
Of course, they're in my closet right now, just hanging on a.
So
But-
that's
The one story, this girl is standing on the other side of the bar, just in the middle of everyone, and crowded bar, and her and her friend are clearly talking about her breast. She goes to pull them out,
Oh,
right in the middle of everyone.
do you like them?
I mean, I wasn't opposed to seeing them. And she looked around and then saw that I didn't mean to look. I was just literally looking.
Well, if she's
Okay,
taking them out of
yes,
the bar,
yes.
bitch better be ready for people to
see,
look.
that's what you would think. And
Please tell me she
I-
slapped your ass.
No, she goes, "Oh my God, were you looking?" I go,
No, she did not.
"Yes." She yelled at me for looking. Not even that I was looking at directly. I was just scanning the air, looking
this
around.
bitch out.
I was literally
I'd have
just
said,
looking
"Yeah, I
around,
did."
scan,
And
hard pause, scan in, hard
okay,
pause.
yeah, it was. Of course, it was that a little bit.
Right,
It was-
right.
I just saw a girl take out. I'm not gonna
Not look, yeah.
Sorry, I'm a guy. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Guys can like
And-
guys though.
They can.
And gay men who, what you're insinuating, couldn't like female breasts as well, too.
I think everyone pretty much just likes breasts. Breasts are pretty
I don't know
universally
about
liked.
that.
I don't know.
Mike doesn't.
Yeah.
Mike
Mike said he likes a nice A cup,
He likes chains.
like flatter than him.
He goes concave.
But yeah, she then
So-
goes
so
on
she
to
yelled
yell
at you?
me.
And what
she's
did you
like,
say?
"Why are you looking?" I was like, "Ma'am, it's not. I can kick you out for
Right, that's what I'm
pulling
saying.
those
Like
out." She
you,
goes, "Well, I don't know why you do that." I go, "I wouldn't do it either because I'm not mad about it."
Right.
And then walked away. Kick people out for having sex in the
What?
bathroom.
You've kicked people out for doing that?
Yeah.
So what do you do? Get a bouncer or what?
Do you take their dick
I
out?
don't know. I know what you're doing in there. I had the guy tell me it's not her.
Wait,
I was
what?
like, I know she's in there. He goes, "No, she's not."
Who? So you just say, I know there's a girl in there?
Yeah, you can see under the feet.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
I
see-
get it.
Yeah, and I go,
See under the
I'm-
feet.
Or under the feet.
How low
you know.
are you?
And you're banging on the.
What are you doing? Push-ups in the bathroom? Is that how you get big?
So I banged on the. Yeah, there we go. Bartender workout routine. Just working in the bathroom, just pumping out 50 push-ups. So I walk in there. I'm bang on the stall door. Get her out. She's not in here. Why? First of all, why would you respond with "she's not in here" if the girl wasn't in there? And I'm
He's a
banging.
genius.
And he literally tried to argue again. And I was like, "Just get her out. I know she's in." And I'm like, banged again. They didn't come. I was like,
He didn't
They
come
didn't,
yet?
they didn't even lock the door.
He
They
didn't come
lock
yet?
I guess
That's
not.
what you said.
Yeah.
You say he didn't come.
Yeah, exactly. So they didn't even lock the stall door, the idiots.
So when you banged on it,
So
it shouldn't have...
I didn't bang that hard. Like, I didn't bang hard enough. So it's
Or
like,
his
it's
ass was up against it.
that too. But then it moved a little bit, and I was like, okay, well, this isn't locked, so I'm opening this in 3 seconds. I don't care what's
Did you see
showing.
his ding dong?
No, they were pulling it up as
Oh.
Did it turn into a threesome?
I can't.
Human
I
centipede
can't.
style with you in the middle?
Well, I volunteered for the middle role, but he really wanted it, so I had to take the rear.
Okay. No, he went in front.
Also, they were very surprised they were getting kicked out of the bar at this point.
Yeah, dude, you were being a real...
So what? So do you
rude.
just like escort them out and
Yeah,
they're
you
like?
just escort them out.
I didn't know if like they like resisted and.
I mean, I've had some people. People resist.
So were these? Was this an attractive couple or no?
No.
Both just hideous.
I mean,
like you wouldn't hit it
Couple of hogs.
if you were really drunk.
Couple of hogs. Wild hogs. Not the one with John Travolta, just a regular wild hog.
been punched in the face on shift.
As B-Town likes to... B-Town doesn't rate women. I think it's actually kind of a genius system. He doesn't rate women 0 to 10. It's a 0 to 1. 1 is yes, 0 is no for sexual
I'll
relations.
say yes or no.
Yeah, that's a very simplifying way
on
to look
One
at it.
to 10 is
Yeah.
dumb. Yes.
Yeah, but well, not only that is it's very relative. Like your 10 is way different than this 10, than this 10.
Well,
It's
yes or no can be that way too, but
it's way
far
easier.
less
Yeah.
discrepancy.
Right, 100%.
Yeah.
So on that rate
was a
system,
0 or 1?
did you 0 or 1 her?
Then she would probably be a 1. But
Oh, but just not like a good
Yeah,
one.
no, not
It'd be
like
like
a
one you wouldn't tell your friends about.
yeah,
It was like
everyone's had.
It was like just a bad one.
Yeah,
A crummy one.
this is just one you're not going to gloat about.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's hear about you getting punched in the face after you had sex with this ugly chick. Or maybe you didn't. I don't remember the story. He does that sometimes. It's annoying and kind of gross, but
What, getting a finger shoved in your mouth?
Yeah.
He's preparing for it again. I saw the hand getting moved, and I knew it was
the
coming.
worst part is I'm pretty sure he touched his nuts before.
I was making pitching calls, okay? And you looked.
No, I meant like just now.
Oh, no. They're on my knees.
Punched in the face.
Go.
Closing time. A group of, I don't know, 5 or 6 guys just don't know when it's time to leave, and we're trying to guide them out, and they start pushing us. They start just a huge pushing. People don't like being told what to do anymore. It's horrible.
What? I don't get it. Like, I
would
mean, I
think you
get
would just-
that you're
you think you would
drunk,
just listen.
you're like you're stupid, but like these people work here. They're telling you it's time to go. What are you fighting for? Presumably, there ain't other people there. You're not getting more drinks.
Oh, no.
What are you fucking trying to stay for, anyways?
Oh, everyone who goes to a bar thinks they're smarter than the people that work at the bar. My favorite part is they think they're less drunk than the people working at the bar. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they are. But, so these guys are just pushing back, and me and my one bouncer are like kind of on front. Like, there's a big group behind us, but we're trying to get like 4 guys out. There's like 2 stuck behind us, and it's only me and my one. And then one of the guys just shoves the bouncer. So like I tried to grab him, and as I turned back, a guy already had the fist coming. And
just cold clocked you.
Yeah.
Were you sleeping?
Like cheek,
No, it
jaw,
wasn't
nose,
nose.
right on their schnoz.
Right in the shot. I thought my nose was broken.
So what'd you
So
do?
that's why it looks the way it does.
My nose is not crooked. Is it crooked?
It's
That's not
fine.
Swollen.
I don't know. I couldn't see. I thought my nose was broken.
So you were just...
Immediate, yeah, pretty much shocked. Walked upstairs, nose busted open, just bleeding all over the place.
And then you just... And so you don't even know what happened to these guys?
No, yeah, they got kicked out like
So
2 minutes after.
this brings me to a point. These bouncers are some of them like just fucking massive human beings that you do not want to fuck with.
Oh yeah, I've never actually been I've never personally been forcibly get kicked out of by a bouncer because I listen when.
No, I'm saying, but your bouncers, like you know your bouncers
yeah.
and shit too. Like are these some of these dudes like bad mofo's?
Yeah, the one dude, I wouldn't. The one dude I really want to. He's actually not like he's not the tallest, but he's kind of built like you would imagine like a D1 running back.
A little bit like you.
No, not like me at all.
Okay.
Like
Dude,
like
you're huge. You're huge,
just
dog.
like what I would imagine like a running back, like a D1 running back would be, and he just
So he's kind of small though, short.
shorter, but like just
a big
yeah,
boy.
just a big motherfucker, and
You
he
run away?
scares the shit out of everyone. He
Kicks
up.
Does he got a deep voice?
no, not really.
Do they wear too tight of polos?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
He does wear too. He does wear too tight of shirts.
That's what I think of when I think of a bouncer, just way too tight of.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's your job, so you want to
yeah.
be looking like you're fucking huge.
Oh, my one friend's a bouncer. He's like 6'6", 260.
That's the thing.
Wears shirts that maybe Mike would wear.
And that's like an extra small for you guys.
Yeah.
He hasn't been on camera. Remember, he's chained up.
Child small.
He's tiny.
He's a child small.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't have many
Bar stores.
run-intos with bouncers, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but I've seen a few, and some of them are just huge human beings.
Oh yeah, I know plenty where I was like, that's what I don't get. It's always the small customers
well, I
too
mean, there's
that
that
try
Napoleon complex bullshit little boys.
And
Like the guy that elbowed me. We stuck it to him in the playoffs. If you remember that podcast.
My one friend he always has issues with small people.
Oh yeah, I'm
And
telling you, serious. Serious.
I have seen this man literally choke slams. Like,
Really?
This one really small, like this guy must have been 5'5", and like couldn't be more than like $150.
Literally just
Literally, the guy just choke slammed.
awesome.
I thought he killed him.
If you remember my the episode about killing 5-year-olds, that's how I would kill them. Not to get graphic, but
Wasn't there like a counter on computer where you could actually like, it would tell you how many kindergartners?
yeah, there is
that?
like you put in your age and weight, and I remember that.
Realistically, I don't think I would ever stop. Like come on,
Well, that's what I said.
they're 5-year-olds.
I bribe him with Fortnite. I bring a...
He would do the peaceful solution to it.
That was a
No,
very
they
good.
would work for me and they kill the ones as they spawn.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
there
this
you go.
wasn't murder free.
Yeah.
I just make them work.
He's
do the
got
murdering for me.
workers. Yeah.
Oh, there
he
you go.
he bribes them with money, and then he takes the money when they eventually die.
Yeah, because they're not gonna last forever. They're gonna die.
Yeah, because they're
So
5.
I just keep giving the new ones money.
All he needs is like $5.
Yeah, I mean,
Or like
do you remember
10
when
fives.
like you get $1 as a kid? You'd be like, holy shit!
I used to think change was worth something.
Rich.
Now, like you said, the one.
Yeah, you
if
see
I get
quarters.
change now,
You used to eat quarters.
yeah, they're delicious.
What do you think he's looking at?
Porn. 100%.
I bet it's Facebook,
No, he's 100% looking at what he's going to jerk off to
Instagram.
later.
I think he's actually just.
He's pre-prepping
I
it.
think he's actually playing.
What if he was
I think
and
he's
he
playing.
It just so
a
happens that
what-
it's a truck that he's trying to jerk
What
off
if he
to.
played a video and we heard it? I'd leave that on the podcast.
He accidentally clicks the video.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying.
It's hooked up to the Bluetooth somewhere.
he might be playing a sex game.
Yeah.
You know, those are blown up.
Sex games, man. I don't know anyone playing any, but did he just touch your leg?
he rubbed my knee. He
My
rubbed
hand's
knee.
here.
It looked like there was like touching going on. I
No.
didn't want to,
Is this a new thing? You were just gonna disturb guests?
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I don't think we want to keep any guests
a wild card.
comfortable.
Yeah, I want you.
We
to be
want them to be
comfortable.
on their
absolutely not.
toes.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you're leaned back a little too much. He might.
You know what I mean? Like I didn't do
There you
it,
go.
but
Okay,
like
was
it
I
came.
looking too comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
might
try.
drop something behind you or something. I don't know.
I'll put
Yeah.
I'll put a can under, so I have to sit on a can that will make me pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I don't know where you're putting cans, but
Yeah,
what
what
you
the
just said
fuck
is
are you
kind of
talking
creeping me
about?
out, and I don't think our guests are liking that. So
Are you an idiot?
I mean, maybe. Yes. Okay. I don't trust his hands now. I have no
That's
trust
what
in
I'm
his
saying.
hands.
Now you're not comfortable.
No, not at all.
So,
God.
He's got something to say. It sounds like.
is that all you got? What about festivals?
What?
You got anything good at festivals other than your first time at a festival? You've been to what?
this
six,
How many
seven?
festivals we have been to?
Festivals?
Yeah.
Did you go to Fire? FYRE?
No, but that
Damn.
is crazy. I watched that documentary, and
It's
that
a
is
very good documentary. Actually,
it's a great documentary. But
go
when
on.
you turn, I've probably been to, I don't know, 6 different ones, but that I've
You've
gone to
gone
those 6
multiple
multiple times.
Yeah. That's so cool.
I guess
for you, man.
Lala probably has my craziest story. And this one,
Ooh.
oh god, sorry, mom and dad.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
I went to.
Do your parents watch? Doubt it. You might give them the link though, since you're on it.
Yeah.
They'll probably watch if I'm on.
They don't support us, just you. I get it. Thanks,
Yeah.
aunt and uncle.
Well, they don't
Yeah,
know,
no,
they
I
don't know
get
how to
it.
work the internet.
Yeah, I mean, neither
Trust
do
me.
my parents.
Trust me, she.
Papa knows.
Oh yeah,
how to
your
work
papa
the
knows.
internet.
I
True,
mean,
he does. He does. I don't think he knows what a podcast really is, though.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But back to law.
Lollapalooza. Don't judge your son here.
2 years ago,
oh,
I was.
dude.
No, last year.
Embargo's
This was
gone.
last year. Never mind. Last year.
Oh.
He was 21. Everything here is legal,
Everything was legal.
unless it's marijuana related or whatever.
No, I was just
Murder.
under. We will call it under the weather.
okay.
You know, at the
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah, you're under.
And I think it was during Wiz Khalifa.
Oh.
I started just browning in and out, just not really knowing where I was at one point. And
I was like, I thought it was lingo.
No,
And you were saying
out.
browning is like blackout, but
like
you were
browning out
so
is like
you're
you're a little in and out. So like
at first I was like, okay, am I supposed to know what that term is?
Browning out is
confused,
just
too.
browning out is just you know
thought he
you're
was
shitting
shitting,
in
maybe?
you're in and out.
I
You're
thought it
in
was
and
like the rolling brown out, right? Like shit.
I thought
No.
I thought poo was being referenced.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Thank
It's
God. Okay,
so
so
browning
you're
out.
browning out.
so you're
in and out.
Yeah, you're in and out of it.
Okay.
So I remember I think I remember We Them Boys from Wiz Khalifa, and that's
Oh.
about pretty much the only song
good.
I remember from Wiz Khalifa's set.
Luckily.
He had an hour and 15 minute set,
Okay, go on.
so I remember 3 minutes of an hour and 15.
All right, go
so
on,
when
we
we
get
went
it.
to and then next was
So gross.
and then next was Lil Uzi.
Vert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tickle.
That guy's a little
Uzi
fucking
Vert.
weird looking dude, if you
he
ask
is.
me, man.
He is a weird looking.
He's
dude.
a
he's
weird fuck.
He's even weirder on stage. Like his movements are just
They get you off guard.
like he'll do like a weird body roll when he's sing. It's
Ooh.
I know
It's like
that's
a
that was
stripper.
You
yeah,
got a
pretty
weird
much.
Bone. Yeah.
Get back to the story.
And but the issue, so I'm still browning out. I
the
don't
issue
really
is
know.
you're browning out.
Yeah, the issue is I'm browning out. I don't know what's going on.
that.
Starts pouring,
term.
starts
awful.
pouring, starts pouring rain,
Ooh.
and 15, 20 minutes into Lil Uzi, he gets canceled.
Lil Uzi gets canceled?
So
What do you mean?
So Lala gets. They ended
Lala
Lala.
says that's
So now, I don't know where I am.
true, dog.
I'm by myself. I had my phone stolen.
Oh.
Who did it?
Hmm?
Who stole it?
So you
Would I
don't...
not? Would I have it back if it was stolen?
Well, you have a phone. We don't know if that's the same one or different.
That is not the same.
It's not the same phone.
Now, you said you were alone. You weren't with anybody?
I lost my friends while I was.
Dope. This
I
is
lost.
an
I
ideal
lost my
scenario.
You had
friends
your
in.
friends stolen
I lost-
too? Holy shit.
You didn't get them back either.
Phone stolen, friends kidnapped. That's love for me.
No, stolen.
Stolen.
That's not kidnapped. It's stolen.
It's different.
So now
I
I'm
don't
trying.
kidnap
so
money
I'm-
from your register. You know what I mean? I steal it.
That's true. Well, that's also not a human.
Oh, so it's human based. Okay. Onward.
So I'm just following the crowds, and I'm browning it out. So at one point I'm at
I
the.
hate that term.
I'm at the.
You're out of
I'm at the entrance. I'm out of it. Fine. We'll say.
Okay.
I'm-
Yeah.
I'm at the
Jeez.
entrance.
Sleepwalking.
Still following the crowd. I go out. I go out of it again. Next thing I know, I'm on middle of downtown, pouring rain, by myself now, completely by myself. There's not even a crowd around me, and it's 1 a.m.
2 hours. How many hours later is this?
3 hours.
No! What
happened?
You
No
got
idea.
fucked in the butt!
No idea. No.
Roofing!
Literally,
my
I was
hands going?
still just walking around. I think during the going in and out phase, I think I wound up on. I was looking for the blue line.
Oh.
Oh, I thought he was going to say blue waffle from AI. I thought you
Isn't it the Blue Angel from
Oh!
AI? Isn't
To
it Blue
clear
Angel?
everything up, it's the Blue Angel. that
Going
he's
back,
looking
if you
for.
watched that
We
episode.
thought it was the blue waffle. That's how terrible the movie is. I didn't even remember. So you're looking for the blue waffle?
Blue waffle
And
line.
I wound up on the brown line at one point.
Of course you did.
What's with you and Brown, man?
Yeah.
then-
Jesus, dude.
So left that, realized I was there, got off that, then wound up on the pink line.
Oh.
Still just, and then the
Did
last,
you get all the colors?
Those are trains for you.
yeah, trains for people who aren't in Chicago.
Those are all trains.
Now you would think I've been born and raised in Chicago. You think I'd be able to, even drunk me would be able to figure out.
No.
Nope, not at all.
Not when you're browning out.
And the issue, and
For 3
the way I
hours in the
found
city.
the blue line, I remember this part. I walked up to 2 random people
Yeah.
and asked where to go.
Okay.
Their eyes.
Did you tell
I
them?
just remember this. Their eyes were terrified because I can't
Of a
imagine
small little
how.
white boy.
What you look like?
But I couldn't imagine what I looked like. Literally, that probably was my face asking this question.
Didn't know where to go.
Where's my house?
At this point, 2 years ago or last year, you're not the swole man you are today. So I don't know what they're scared of, if I'm being honest.
I'm
Onward.
pretty sure I ran up to these people.
Why is someone so
I was
coming up to us, so...
Maybe you look like Slenderman.
Yeah,
late at night.
Slenderman.
Probably.
Yeah, he was
'Cause-
popping.
Well, yeah, remember, this is late at night, and I'm pretty sure I ran up to these people.
Right, and
And you were wearing a tux.
you're
And a white mask.
You're
Yeah.
freakily tall.
I'm freakily-
and
yeah.
super thin at that point. Now
Yeah.
it's huge, still tall.
So I finally got to Blue Line, took the train back
Drove
to my
the train.
area.
These two helped you out.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Walked from the Blue Line to my house, which is probably about a mile and a half.
That's not bad. Don't make it sound like it's that bad.
I'm
okay.
just
Go
saying.
on.
So what time is it?
Onward.
It's 3 a.m. now.
Okay, cool.
So you're still not in it yet?
No, I'm still going. I'm still going in and out of it.
Because we ain't know this ain't no alcohol,
Yeah.
brother.
Alcohol out of that
system.
Never hit that hard. I know no alcohol.
He's
that-
pleading the fifth. All right.
The next morning, my friend who went with me to Lala knocked on my door, terrified that he was my
You were
parents were
gone.
gonna open the door and be like, I don't know where Kyle is. When I finally got my phone sent to me by AT&T, I had 40 text messages, I think, from people asking where I was. There were tweets sent out like where I was.
I have sometimes I have more than 40 messages from when I go to the bathroom.
Why
who-
flex? Why flex? Right?
I mean, it's not.
Well, no. Wait, yeah. Wait.
No. Why? Like, like we got you. Like we get why you had it.
Yeah.
And he was just like.
Also,
this
who
the
is texting
time.
you 40 times while you're taking a shit?
So I have a group chat,
Here we
and
go.
they'll go
Here we go.
ham on, and I'll read the first one. And I go, this is the worst conversation I've ever read, and just
Oh yeah.
Oh, well,
next.
that's a group chat.
No,
this
I know.
was
individuals.
not 40 individual texts.
40 individuals.
No, but I had tweets sent. People were tweeting like, "Where's Kyle Summoned from?" But
If you see
they made
Slenderman.
they made it seem like I was gone for like days. It's just 6 hours that are wiped clean from my
he's
memory.
fine.
He got MIB,
Leave him the
bro.
F
He got
alone.
men in
Yeah.
Browning.
But that is my wonderful. That's my best festival story.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
That sounds
like a best.
Yeah. It sounds fun. if I'm
I've
gonna be
never
honest.
had that happen.
Yeah.
I want you to know that. Can't
You
relate.
had like kind of similar stories. You fell in snow.
Yeah, I fell in snow, but that's like this is all alcohol.
Well, wasn't there a
That
time,
was not.
remember there was a time you
Yeah,
yelled
there
at
was
a gnome?
Yeah, that was alcohol too. Yeah, he screamed at a gnome.
Yeah, but that's like
Like a plant,
I was
a
in
garden,
Dallas for like
a garden
6 hours.
gnome.
A garden gnome. Multiple times.
That's the same night he was talking about flipping grills.
Yeah.
Barbecue grills, large ones. a single man that could flip them with ease. He was telling a story.
Yeah, that's still not as bad as.
You ate a box of Cheez-Its.
No, that was a different night.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
just
these are-
general
but-
Dan.
boy.
He
catch me
saw
on the
Mike
right-
was shooting bullets through a hotel wall because we were in the jankiest fucking hotel that had like
It was a motel.
like rotted drywall basically, and there was like holes in it kind of, and he thought Mike was. This is how he described it because the other room was there. He's like, Mike's shooting at me through the wall because the wall's right here. He's like laying down.
Dude,
Because he gave Mike
white
White
cheddar.
cheddar
cheddar instead of
Cheez-Its.
Normal ones?
It's the normal ones.
and he thought Mike hated him.
Well, aren't the white cheddar ones better anyways?
I think
prefer
that's
them.
a preference thing, person to person basis.
The white cheddar
They're
cheeses are pretty
not
good.
better,
Definitely not.
but I think Mike did say he liked him if I remember correctly.
He's indifferent.
He's non-committal. He's so quiet today. When last week or 2 weeks ago he was.
Couldn't shut him up.
Yeah. I forgot we didn't have an episode last week. Apologies on that one. My daughter was sick all last weekend, so that was pretty shit.
But she made a full recovery.
No, I mean she it wasn't like she was like down or anything. She's still not fully recovered because she's still got like congestion, but it was crazy. Like, you've seen her. She doesn't like cry or anything. Like she's super good.
Very
She
crybaby.
would literally just start bawling. Never seen her cry like that. Just tears, crying. Wake up from a nap, just tears, and then she was up all fucking night.
I was gonna say, I
it
literally
was
said that to you as when I walked in. I was like, I've never seen her really.
Yeah, she almost never cries.
Yeah,
I've never
she's
heard her
literally
really
like always
cry.
perfect.
Very
And
quiet baby.
So it was terrible too because like there's nothing that like we could do. So it just felt terrible. There's literally nothing I can do, and she's just in. I don't know about pain, but like extreme discomfort that she's never known because it was the first time she's ever been sick.
I have to ask this: have you been the horrible people to bring a baby to a movie theater yet?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you're not.
Me and Amanda have been on 4 dates total since she's been alive.
But as long as you're not bringing her to movie theaters.
2 movies.
Two
we
movies.
Amanda was just asking this. She was just saying this weekend. I think she asked what movie. She's like, "Is that going to be her first movie?" It was something. I was like, "Absolutely not."
I won't go to a movie with her until she's.
I said, if anything, her first movie is going to be Frozen 2, probably, which is like this November.
I'm
think.
very excited for that movie.
Yeah, and like that's
I've
Amanda's.
never seen the first Frozen.
That's like Amanda's favorite.
Frozen's great.
Frozen's really.
That's a
good.
great movie.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll have to see it.
That Frozen and Moana both.
Moana,
Well,
I don't like as much, but Frozen is very good.
What'd you say?
But Moana's still very good.
I've
Never seen either.
Have you seen Coco?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've seen Coco.
I've
Right?
never
Coco's
seen.
good.
I've heard Coco. I've never
Coco's
seen
not as
Coco.
good as Frozen either. Coco's very good.
So you're putting Frozen on top.
I
of
love
the new
Frozen.
Tears.
Frozen's a great movie.
Tears.
Frozen was
S
so
tier?
good. Oh, Tears. I mean, Lion King's got to be.
Lion
S
King
tier,
is the
so.
S tier of. Even though it's just
Of
just
the new
Hamlet.
movies,
Even
though,
it's just
Frozen's
Hamlet.
my favorite.
Of
Then
the new
Coco. Then Moana. Well, maybe not Moana. I don't know what else is new. I'm not sure.
Well,
I've never seen a bunch of them, like Big Hero 6.
yeah, I've never seen is Good Dinosaur
Oh.
Disney? That was
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was on TV.
Never
and I was
seen it.
watching it, and it didn't seem enjoyable. I didn't.
I thought it was supposed to flop, but then I saw recently it was rated well. I mean, it's not going to be terrible.
I was watching, but
What's the one with
couldn't
the
get into it.
emotions? That one's very good.
Amy
Poehler- Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Yeah, that one's very good.
That's a good movie.
So
Never seen any of these.
You need to step up your Disney game. These are,
Yeah.
or is it? I thought Inside Out was DreamWorks.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
There's that, and then there's the Pixar that they all have one movie a year.
Yeah.
One child's movie a year.
Also, isn't Toy Story coming out with another one? I thought
Yeah,
that.
what
I
the
thought the third
fuck
one
are they
was. I thought
doing,
the
dude?
third one. They're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
This one looks interesting though. Actually, I now that I remember seeing the preview for it, this one does look good.
I mean,
It's like-
I'll be first in line to watch it. Don't
It's
get me wrong.
similar. See, I was that way with 3, and that one was.
Oh, I like 3. 3 wasn't a bad movie.
Dude,
I thought it was
when
pretty
they're
good.
about to burn.
Bernie Sanders.
No,
No.
when they're about to burn. the
When they're
toys,
all about to burn?
Tell me you're not.
If you don't get choked, I'm not a huge cry in
Or
movies,
it-
but I at
or-
least got scratchy
Spoiler
throated.
alert! They gotta give the toys up.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Like you.
Okay,
gotta
if you haven't seen Toy Story 3 yet, and you
And what's
like,
that? What's
sorry.
that bear? That's like the fucking
mean?
worst.
Yeah.
The fucking worst villain in the world.
Watching
Fucking
that
Joffrey
movie,
over here.
watching that movie, I thought my name was
He's
getting called.
happy over there.
Sorry.
He's low on the Game of
Oh,
Thrones,
yeah.
so don't spoil stuff.
Yeah.
Watching that movie, I thought my last name was getting called out.
Why?
Lotso.
Lotso.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his name.
yeah.
Right,
yeah.
Lotso
right, right.
Huckenberry.
I thought my last name was getting called out
That makes
every
sense,
5
kinda.
seconds.
I thought it. I remember when I first saw it because I think we saw it with you, and it was just like, did they say? And it was like, oh no. Thank you for clarifying.
I also in my head I also knew
You're not
that
saying
there's
this
no way
random
because
ass last
yeah,
name.
because my name hasn't. You know how they put names in NBA games or like meta games? Trust me, my name has never been available.
Oh yeah, mine's not in it either.
Yours is just spelt differently.
Yeah. So
But-
sometimes when they do the pronunciation, I can use that one, but I have to spell it my way. You know?
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
How is it spelled?
My name's in
how's it spelled
every-
in-
They do it with a T.
Oh,
My name's in every
yeah,
game.
'cause you have a basic last name.
Basic bitch.
Very basic
no
last
problem
name.
with that. I'm in a video game. You know, you're not.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, none of us are.
You're over
I
here
was-
imagining. Oh, Kyle, Lotso Huckenberry. Where they're over here saying my name, and I'm like, yeah,
I always had
say it.
to. I always had to settle for their weird nick. They always had the
Say
worst
my name,
nicknames.
say my name.
They always had the worst nicknames. And why are you slouching so hard? What are you doing?
I'm very
You're
hot,
such an-
so
Oh, it's so hot.
maybe you can open that
so
window a little bit more. So the the bottoms of my thighs are very sweaty. If you look under the table, you'll see a lot of skin. My legs, my pants.
This window's already open.
I know more. I'll check the heat in here too.
I don't have a good angle. I don't have a good.
Okay, I
So
got it.
what I'm doing is my butt hasn't touched the seat much, so now I'm hovering my legs over the air below.
What the?
Apologies, jeez.
I'm sorry for my sneezing.
So I'm very leaned back so that my butt is only thing touching the chair, and my pants are rolled up to my butt.
This
basically.
cannot be good for your back.
You know, I don't really care about that. I'm not that old, and it's not going to be an issue
Yeah,
right
he
now, at
doesn't
this
care.
time in my life. So, what is an issue at this time in my life
Is the heat.
is the heat. And he is looking now at my undercarriage, and I'm not a fan.
What a creep.
Mike,
thing is, like,
I'd
it's
also like to
cold in
point
here.
out
Why
is
does he have
that
a
the
zoom lens
entire
on there?
time we have been talking right now, Mike has had a weird smirk on his face.
That's
Just
the entire time. Every podcast,
just-
we give him the phone. So he's chained up all week. The only time he gets a phone is during the podcast, and to occupy
He must-
himself. And so it's just like content.
I have not seen someone just be so happy looking at a phone in my life.
And have you noticed? I've talked about it a few times. The way he scrolls.
How's he scroll?
Fucking
Scroll.
index-
Use your phone scroll.
He uses his left index finger and his right thumb to text. It's the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
It's
like-
hold it, go like this.
Are you,
No.
Oh, you do the. He does the 50. He does like the old man.
Yes,
Text,
but he does this. This is how he texts. He uses this thumb and this pointer finger, and it's the fucking creepiest thing you've ever seen. And I go, "That's why you're chained up.
this is,
That's it.
This is why you
Because
don't
you,
get.
yeah,
freedom.
we can't
That's why
let you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
You
this is also the only time he sees light for a week. We keep him in
well,
a dark room.
the windows let in a bit of light. I do my best, but yeah,
His wife says he could do better though.
yeah, sure. Oh, he wasn't here.
Oh yeah, only Mike was here.
Yeah.
There was some curtain issues going on in the bedroom. They let in too much light. Brad didn't think they did. You know, it's all this.
There was just,
And of course, you lost the argument.
Oh yeah.
it wasn't an argument of like I thought it would be less. I just thought the situation looked dumb, which it still admittedly does. And she's not really care. She doesn't really care about the looks, which is understandable too, because at this point it doesn't matter what it looks like. It's more what's necessary for the
There's
best
just double
outcome.
curtains going on.
But so yeah, so it looks kind of dumb, which I still believe. So
But you're wrong.
no, I mean yeah,
You're wrong.
That's called marriage.
You're an idiot.
So
I also need to right a wrong that was made on the podcast here.
Uh-oh.
Little Caesars is S tier food.
oh
Little Caesars is S tier food.
yeah, he came here yelling that at me.
It is the
And,
best pizza place ever.
Yeah, but do you want to give him a reason why? Because quality-wise, I don't think you believe that.
Quality wise, no, but it's
Okay.
exactly.
So
but
that's why I said
it's S
explain
tier for
yourself.
being exactly what it is, cheap, and it tastes good.
Yeah, but so then wouldn't you say the same? Well, okay, maybe not the second part, but wouldn't you say the same thing about Subway?
No,
It's cheap. They know what it is. $5 foot long.
Subway doesn't
Done.
taste good.
$5 foot long. You said you just added the
For
cheap part.
nothing,
the taste
nothing
good.
at Subway is $5 anymore.
Yeah, I know, but
Little Caesars is the only thing that stayed. I went to McDonald's today, got 2 McDoubles. That cost me like $6. I was like, when did 2 McDoubles cost me
well,
$6?
you live in Chicago where it's different.
I pretty much live in the suburbs.
Oh, but before you're like, yeah, a Chicago race
I
boy
should-
would
I
be
should
know his
know
way
the
around the
trains.
blue line while I'm
No,
browning
I
out,
lived-
rolling brown out.
Well, I used to live more in the
Let
city.
me lick your turds, strangers. That's what you said.
Thank God there was no.
I remember this very clearly, and if you roll back the podcast to
You'll
about
see.
15 minutes ago,
I
that's
was born.
exactly what
I
happened.
wasn't sure, but now I live more in the suburbs. I used to
Or-
live deep in the street.
Yeah, you live like 15 minutes from my house, you fuck.
This house, or your old house?
Not this house, bro. My
Clearly.
parents' house.
Yeah, but where I was raised as a kid, I was more in the city.
Bro, you were raised at this house too.
I was raised in both.
Your ass lived at my house for 2 weeks. Don't forget it.
And grandma's.
What?
We drove. I remember as a kid, we drove. And how far did they live? Like 2 hours?
No.
When they Woodsmoke? How far of a drive is that?
Well, they didn't live in Woodsmoke.
Well, they live near us. How far was?
Morris. It's like an hour and a half from my parents. Less. An hour 10.
I remember.
45, 50 minutes from me.
Yeah.
I remember.
No, but you lived at my house for 2
Yeah.
weeks because your old house sold
Yeah.
and you couldn't move into your new house. And so I remember
It
that
was-
was dope.
And we split. It was dope, but we split time between you and I remember one time
I do remember that.
we had to drive to school from their house. So we woke up at
like
Grammar.
5 a.m.
We woke. It was like 4.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just like sleep in the car as I'm like.
Oh, true.
I don't want to wake up for school when I have to go 15 minutes. I woke up like 3 hours.
Well, and you're like in
before
like
school.
You were young back then. Because
I was young.
You were very young because I was very young. I don't remember it that well, and there's 2 stories from that time that I'll never forget. And one is playing fucking Grand Theft Auto.
And me getting yelled at by my dad.
Yeah, and your parents found out that we were playing it, and you got in trouble.
We got in trouble, and then we found my dad playing Grand Theft Auto later in the night.
Yeah, but he's an adult, so it's fine.
As his like 6-year-old kid is stabbing some prostitute on the street.
And then the other story I'll never forget is I don't remember it as much, but my mom remembers it, and I know it through that. But your sister had a school project, and both your parents stayed up the entire night, like doing it.
Oh,
Not doing it, but like, helping.
Yeah.
And it was like building like the skeleton out of like the whatever, and like waking up. And I remember seeing them too in the morning when I was going to school. Your parents being awake. Doing that on my dining room table. I'm like,
that's a busy house with both of our families.
Oh, with both of them there?
That's a busy house.
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh.
I remember for like a week, I had a similar. I mean, I guess it was about the same distance. Maybe it wasn't a week, but for a few days, I stayed at my grandma's house, and I traveled back and forth. When I got in a fight with my parents. Dickhead, probably.
I just remember that one drive, that waking up at like 4 a.m. to go to grammar school.
Damn.
Because I had to drive.
You seriously had to be in like kindergarten, first grade, something. You had to be very young.
I think we moved when I was in 2nd grade.
Okay.
And I think, because I switched schools in 4th.
Why?
After 4th grade, I changed to, I switched schools because Sam went to, my sister went to high school. That's when she went to high school. So my parents let her finish grammar school at our grammar school. Oh, because she had like 2 years
high school
left
when you were in 4th grade. Yeah, that's about right.
So then,
at first I was like, wait, that doesn't seem right.
So she graduated. So then me and Chris switched schools because then the driving was just because we used to drive really far to go to grammar school.
At your old house, the one right across the street.
No, when we moved to our new house.
Oh yeah.
So like. It's not distance wise, but city time. Right. It's a pain.
Oh,
so it was
forever, yeah.
City time. It was about a 30-minute drive, just to get to school every morning.
Whereas like in the suburbs, it'd be like
it would be a 10-minute. It would be a 5-10 minute drive.
Yeah, it'd be nothing.
Right.
City traffic is
real.
It really is. I leave for work. I work at 4. And it's so weird because
you start at 4 in the afternoon.
Yes.
Like on a Saturday.
Friday, on any day of the week I work. So I'll work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Well, that's
usually.
a bitch of a time to be driving.
And it's so weird because if I leave at 3, the drive only takes me 30 minutes. Yeah. If I leave at 3:05, that is a 50-minute drive.
Yeah.
It's
dude, I noticed
5 minutes later is
mine's and I'm obviously nowhere near the city, but if I leave work at when I'm done, like. If I leave at 5, 5:15, 5:30, they're all different.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. The weird thing to me is the traffic is different in different spots too. Like it's worse here and here. It's insane. I fucking hate it.
One time I accidentally left at so horrible. I was 15 minutes late leaving my house. It took me an hour and a half to get to work.
Good. I hope you almost got fired.
Shit. I remember I was having like a bad day. I remember just like punching my steering wheel. I was so mad.
See, I'm the opposite. When I know I'm gonna be late, I just like, why am I gonna rush? Like I know it's gonna take forever.
But
anyway.
How do you stay? I can't stay calm.
Especially you. Like I feel like with anxiety and stuff like that's my problem. Is like dealing with dealing with that, like having to explain it or having to deal with it. Anything.
I don't know. I guess I don't care anymore about that. But I literally now, like, if I know I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be late, I go, all right, well, am I gonna fucking sit in this car?
Here's maybe the other.
I guess it's a coping mechanism because I used to probably not be like that, but I also used to only have to drive 2 minutes to work.
Yeah, you
so it
should have
wasn't
never.
really-
You should have never.
Do you think
I was
maybe?
late all the time.
Do you think maybe
Thank you.
your thing is conditioning? Like you've been conditioned your entire life being late that you don't give a fuck anymore.
Dan is significantly late to every event we ever go to.
Every time.
Everyone.
That's my
He's dying over
and that
here.
is yeah no definitely
Mother's Day brunch showed up 20 minutes late
Did
to a
he?
dinner to a lunch reservation.
my sister was there too. I mean, it's a whole family thing. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
You were conditioned as a young child to be late.
Yeah, my parents have always been late to every
Amanda's the
family
same way.
event ever.
I am on time
to every
to everything.
They're always early.
I am on time. It's honestly I'm on time to at a fault. Even to parties, I feel like I need to be there on time, which is horrible. Who wants to be the first to a party? Clearly, I do.
Me, I do.
I
I can't stand being late, and Amanda
can't.
makes me late all the fucking time, and
See,
it drives me up a wall.
When I was a kid, I hated being late all the time. Like, I fucking hate it because I like parties.
Well, parties you want to
yeah,
be there. And
but then like as an adult, like, I'm just like, what? I mean, obviously
know.
work
It's
is different.
gotten
I'm not
worse for
late
me.
to work.
well, so
all the
what
time.
I was gonna say too
So I'm
is
just like, whatever. When I know I'm gonna
traffic to me might be the number one most angering thing. I get
Oh,
livid.
traffic is my least favorite thing.
Because traffic, most times, like highway traffic at least, I get it, but like, it shouldn't be a thing.
No.
Just drive the speed, go,
Yeah.
and you don't have an issue. But one singular ass hat
Needs to change lanes.
changes lanes, doesn't drive the correct speed, and now for 2 hours, for 20 miles, it's all fucked. It's like you burned the road, and you're just... What I'm doing is sitting in traffic, not moving, because that's what it is.
It's horrible. It's traffic.
It angers me to my core, and
Traffic is
my
the
blood
worst thing.
boils, and I get...
Yeah, traffic
I
is my most
hate-
hated thing.
Yeah, I seriously hate it more than anything.
I also have the issue. I do most things in a hurry. Like I walk very fast, so like traffic is that is another thing because I try to do everything quickly.
So what do you say? You like put your car in neutral and you walk quickly and get it later? What were you
Well, I'm
talking-
saying like
what
my
are you
whole
talking
life, I try to do things quickly. So like being stopped at traffic is my most hated thing.
Slowing
You-
down.
Like
try to-
slowing down.
Do you try to have sex quickly?
Oh. I mean,
yeah, dude.
I just wanted to. That was the first thing that came to my head
Some-
that you wouldn't
some
probably
things-
want to do quickly.
some things need to be
you
taken
said
slow.
everything.
okay.
I don't say slow. I mean, because you can go slow, but I'm saying you want to finish quickly because that's what it sounded like you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go slow but finish
If it,
quickly.
if it lasts longer than 2 minutes for me, it's just a waste of time at that point.
I have a question.
Damn.
Yeah.
How quickly do you like to get your car fixed?
Why is it still banged up?
I was just wondering, like, does
Well,
he like to get his car fixed?
That's funny. We
quick?
can get into that story. Did somebody hit your car? Did you get in an accident? I saw a little damage on the front.
I honestly I have no
There's
idea.
a
I have no
pack of
idea what
raccoons.
that. No, I have no idea what
As
that
far
is.
as his dad knows, pack of raccoons came out
There
of
was
nowhere.
there was like a crack in on the driver's side
Yeah, I know.
of your
I know.
bumper.
No, I was in a parking lot.
Someone in the city hit
and
you.
that happens all the time.
What is he about to say?
Do you remember?
I don't.
Do you know sushi?
I'm s-
Do you remember sushi?
When you
went
guys
to
went out to
sushi?
sushi
Do you
at
remember?
that
Oh.
burger place?
We were driving on the highway, and this massive bag.
The biggest bag
It's just-
you've ever seen.
Bag?
It's just tumbling around the highway.
Think of a garbage
Like
bag.
a garbage bag.
But like
For
double
like a
its
construction site or
Yeah.
something.
size. But double its size.
Okay.
And this thing's
Floating on the highway. We're going 70, 80 miles an hour.
he hit it.
He caught it.
What? The front?
The front of the car.
And please tell me it's flapping.
It's just stuck on the hood of my. It's just stuck right there. If it was at night, my lights would have been shut off. My lights
Was it
would
a
have been
black
covered.
bag?
No,
it was like a
it was like a thick white
bag, like that. Nothing, no, like light can kind of pass through, but it can't. Like it's not clear.
So then I'm driving on. So then we get off, and I'm trying to. It's still on my car.
He
And we're
stops.
stopping at stop sign. So I'm like trying to gain speed and hit the brakes real quick to try to get this thing.
It's off.
To, and it's,
Oh, at
it's
this
just,
point, it's like in
yeah.
that bitch. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
you were
stuck
going
on.
70.
But just to see this big bag, and it's just like He's gonna catch it, right?
There's no.
Oddly enough, I once caught a grocery bag in a car. I was in the passenger seat and it was flapping around. And I go, should I try to catch this? And they're like, no way you can. I was literally hanging halfway out of the fucking car. And it came up and over and I just went and got it. It was one of my greatest feats I've ever accomplished, if I'm being honest. But you caught a whole bag.
Oh,
the
whole bag, just
car.
the hood of the car.
The biggest bag.
I've never heard
I
this
didn't know
story
how he
before.
got there.
We're not. And the worst.
It wasn't a normal highway. It was like an overpass.
Oh yeah, it was.
How did it get up this high?
I have no idea.
And why was it destined to be caught by you?
And that's the thing. There were a lot of cars on the road.
Could you swerve?
There was
You just wanted it?
It literally was just like
It wasn't heavy.
I'm getting like you and me are destined to be, like
Just
he could've-
Odell.
Well, have you ever
Just
seen like
Odell,
other?
and
There's
that was my
other. There's
car.
other like not huge bags, but have you ever seen like other like smaller trash and stuff on the car, and like the car in front of you doesn't hit it, but they like move the trajectory enough so that it hits your car. You ever had that shit happen?
Well, that's what happened with this.
Yeah.
Except the bag was enough to to put a body in, and my car just yanked it right off the sky and wanted to take it with.
So did you end up getting it off when you got it?
I think I stopped
at
at
a red light. Gets
What'd you do with it?
and just grabs this
I was
huge
pissed. I just
bag
fucking ripped it
and
up.
throws it into the next lane so somebody else can catch it.
Probably not great, but
But just the picture of a man getting his car.
How about the
'Cause you
picture
gotta
of him
realize
driving down the street with it? That would have been better.
oh,
We're
This-
with new people. Like oncoming traffic's probably like, what the fuck is this guy getting out of? And just to see him, huzzah, rip this ginormous bag off.
people. Well, when I was on the street, they probably thought I was crazy because again, I was literally like gaining speed, and then I would like kind of like tap the brakes to try to get
And they're
front.
probably like, what the fuck is he doing? What's in the front of his car?
Who gave
Like,
this person a license?
That's fantastic.
It was so fucking funny.
I feel like you don't have good luck with cars. Driving in general.
I don't have good luck.
You got in that one accident. You like sideswiped something.
I did. I do not have good luck with cars.
That's what I'm saying. You got a bad.
I also, when you guys took your, did you guys have to take a driving test?
Yeah.
To get a license?
Okay, what was your
I think
instruction?
we
What was
all
I had
did.
to take?
I think
I had to take
everybody
mine twice.
does.
No, in Wayne the city, if you got like an A in the class and got a pass, you
Yeah,
had to take.
Oh,
When
it.
that's
yeah.
how mine worked, but I did the test technically there.
Oh, I had to do. So I had to do it.
Oh
twice.
yeah. So I took it. Oh no. I think it was I think now. I think the rules have changed. Like you don't have to take it at all.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
if
you don't have to.
Oh,
If you
'cause
get a high
mine
enough
was
grade.
Like if you had a B plus or higher, and then you like did well on their version.
That's
of the
what
test,
mine was.
Then you didn't have to do it at the DMV.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't do either of those because I didn't care about school and I didn't really care about driving. But so I had to take the test the DMV twice because the first time my instructor,
hated you.
well, Chicago DMV worker, man, they don't like anybody. So
What'd you do wrong?
Huh?
What'd you do wrong?
I didn't turn on my turn signal to pull into a spot.
Piece of shit.
No, and
Up,
this
down,
this
parking.
this up and away. That's how you remember it.
My DMV, they literally pull over to the side, do an uphill park. So I turn up. Okay, cool, leave. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go.
No, this how 2 seconds into this thing, I already knew how my test was gonna go. We're pulling out of the DMV, and I go, right or left, sir? He goes, are you really already asking questions?
What?
Yeah, I asked left or right. And he goes, you really already asking questions? I marked an F on his paper for myself. I go, I failed.
Did you really? You told him that right then and there?
In my head, I was like, yeah, I failed. I didn't
you
tell him
weren't hard
that. I was like, but in my head, I was like, yeah, you can already mark that
That
as
is
an F.
fantastic. So what did you respond with?
Did you
'Cause
just guess?
as a
It's just-
16-year-old, I'm guessing you shelled up.
I think I was 17 when I got my license.
Shelled up.
I
Still.
shit my pants when he said that.
That is awesome. So then you do this test, you fail hard.
I failed hard. Got back. So then that next time
You
I
have
was
to take
so
a few days, right,
nervous.
to take the test?
I think I
Redemption
waited a month. I just
Scared.
just because I didn't feel
Redemption
like
story. He was training. Music.
No, did you guys actually log that many hours in?
Oh, you needed
Yeah.
I mean, I
No.
logged 3 minutes in writing all
If
my
you-
fake
yeah.
log.
If you had to guess how much you guys actually drove before you went for the license,
I don't remember.
I had maybe 2 hours under my belt.
Yeah, I probably
Well, that's
maybe
not a good idea.
5.
Oh no, it wasn't. That's why I failed the first.
Oh, I had a bunch.
Oh, I didn't have
Oh,
much
I
at all.
I didn't
well,
have.
you,
I barely
you
had
don't
any.
like to drive.
I don't like driving.
I don't mind it.
I had bad
Nah.
luck with
But
cars.
back then, I was terrified.
Yeah. And you were like city driving and stuff, so
Yeah.
you probably didn't
Oh yeah,
like-
city driving.
See, I drove-
It would have been rap.
I drove all the time.
Yeah.
So then the second time you passed though?
Yeah, second time it passed easily because the guy didn't yell at me 2 seconds.
Did you learn your lesson and not ask right away, or you
Or
let
did
them
you already
take-
know the course?
No, I just went right. No, we went to DMV in the suburbs. I didn't go back to the same one.
Which one did you go to? You probably went to the one that I went to. The one by
Isn't it a strip mall?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's the one we went to.
by the
They're all
LA
in strip
Fitness.
malls, aren't
No,
Yeah.
the one.
No,
first
yeah,
one I went to
yeah.
was,
The
like,
one
its own building.
I know the one you're talking about. I've been there. It's still a building.
Everyone I've ever
Yeah.
been to has been a strip mall.
No, the one I went to is like a full building. It's a whole.
It's by the mall. What the fuck is that?
I can't think of the.
Niles?
Is it Glenview?
It's Niles. I want to say.
I think it's Glenview.
You went to Glenview?
I think so.
I bet you went to Niles. It's like between your house and my house. That's where I went.
Actually, you know what? I think I went. Never mind. I was 18 when I went to go. No.
I was
I was
47 years old.
Oh no, that was no. The story of when I got my 21-year-old license. I don't know if you guys ever seen my straight mugshot.
We had to get a new. It's
When
like
I-
Oh,
when I
it's
got
a
my
new
20
picture.
I don't know if you guys see my 21-year-old picture mugshot because I'm extremely hungover in the picture. I woke up at 8 in the morning with my house filled with people because I threw a party.
Is this the day
my
you're-
parents weren't in town.
Oh, I thought this was the story where your dad found the beer cans in your like spice drawer.
Oh, no,
That's
that was
fantastic.
that was yeah.
Yeah, you did
My-
a stand up, the most clean up ever, pristine. And then they open the spice rack and there's a beer can.
My friends,
What a fucking
just
asshole.
love. My friends just leaving one thing that can't be seen. I've gotten caught for 2 of my parties.
And your father being a police
Yeah.
officer.
Well, he didn't even need to be a cop when they put him in the.
I'm just saying it.
Yeah.
Like he's like
He's
kinda
looking for-
straight
yeah,
and
he's
narrow
yeah.
and like
The first time upstairs, I told everyone not to go upstairs except like 2 people because they had to go take a piss. They
on
left a
yours.
cigarette up there
idiots.
under something.
Idiots.
Again, under something.
So you couldn't see it to clean it up.
Couldn't
Yeah.
see to clean it up. Parents get back. 20. I'm downstairs playing video games. 20 minutes. Kyle, come upstairs. What's wrong, Dad?
Oh my bud, thanks.
What's this? Cigarette. How many people were here? I don't know, Dad. A lot.
couple hundred.
No, it's
Never
never
seen
At least one smoker.
At least one smoker. What else? And then the spear in the spice cabinet.
Yeah.
And I felt so confident. I cleaned up.
You were
I
riding
cleaned
that
up-
high
I
horse
cleaned-
like,
I
ooh,
cleaned-
they ain't give me
I-
this time.
I cleaned up the living room because a kid had puked on our carpet, and right where my dad sat on the couch,
Cleaned
puked
the
all over
shit
it.
out of it.
Cleaned the shit out of it. It smelled like fucking roses in that building.
That should have been
That's
suspicious.
Yeah,
well, that should have been.
that's not a good idea.
It was almost too clean where I was like, they're not gonna believe this.
You just took some dirt. You're like,
What would I have done
And-
if I were here normally, just being a lazy
And, like,
piece of
I
shit?
put my
and I
feet
felt
there a bunch.
and I felt confident. They had been home now for like 2-3 hours. Dad starts making
Dad starts making
Oh.
dinner.
Dad starts making dinner. Kyle, come upstairs. What's up, Dad? How many people are here? Why?
Couple 2 trees.
Just pulls out the spice cabinet. Miller Lite right there.
No brand deals. You owe us, Miller.
yeah, no free advertising.
Yeah. I immediately text my friend group. I was like, "Who's the dickhead that thought it was?"
Yeah,
fun?"
do you just slap these people and not invite them to the next one, or what?
Oh no, they get invited back every time. That's probably why I keep getting caught. Yeah, at that point I just stopped trying. I clearly stopped trying to hide stuff and kind of just admitted to then New Year's I told Mom and Dad there'd be
2 tree people, and there were
15.
Oh, there's 50.
Oh, they came down to 80 people in our basement.
80?
80 people in our
Jesus.
basement.
How do you even fit 80 people in your basement?
Not comfortably.
Do you know these people? All of them?
Oh, all of them.
Mr. Pop.
One of my friends is passed out next to our washing machine on the tile floor, and my friends just left him there. This man easily would have died. My one friend is freezing upstairs because we left the window open on a negative 1 degree day,
Right,
New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad just walks downstairs and just have them gone by 2:30, and we'll talk about this tomorrow. I go,
So they were out at like their own party,
yeah, they were. I think they were with you guys.
and so you said there was going to be 15
people. They walked down to 80 people in my
Oh
basement.
man, I would.
I
light
thought I
your
was going
ass
to.
up.
I thought they were going to kill me.
What a cool life you live, though, man.
Yeah.
You've done some shit.
I've done, yeah. Just
Wow.
partied a lot.
How do we get? That's such a weird tangent off
Well, like
the
his
cars.
car.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, what about the car?
What? Okay, the car.
We have a good
what
car
specific story are we talking about?
Yeah,
Don't
what's this
act
car thing we've alluded
stupid.
to
Just
the whole time?
My back window?
yeah, that'd be the one.
Are we getting onto that, or
I
what's
don't
the
know what
other
you're
car
talking about.
story?
You
Please
tell it.
elaborate.
You tell it how you want, so as not to incriminate anybody. I almost want myself to tell it because I tell it way
You
fucking
can
better.
happily tell it as long as no
And you
names are said.
And you interject
I will
with,
interject.
like, details.
Because
you can happily do it.
But I don't want to. I don't want to throw out any name. I'm
No
not gonna.
names.
I'm not gonna use names on me. Can I use like this person's
Yes, significant other.
occupation,
No.
like as your ex?
Their
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine.
relationship.
Yeah,
to
that's
you.
fine. Yeah, relationships are fine.
Her occupation. I mean, his occupation.
So this is what a year ago, year and a half, something like that.
Less than
Two?
that. This summer.
Last summer.
Last summer.
Like
So a year ago.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
about a
So
year.
about a year ago, Kyle, he's in this relationship.
Not particularly a healthy relationship.
Yeah, not the best relationship. Have you guys ever seen?
Like a high school drama come to life. Like that's what it felt like.
Yeah,
Being in it,
I don't
like
know.
a high school drama.
I've only heard some stuff afterwards. There was those weird stories like with like the bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And what was the other one with like spirits or something? There's some weird like
know.
I can't remember. Anyways,
Interesting
Kyle's in
gal.
it. Kyle's
Interesting gal.
Kyle's in a relationship.
Yeah.
Now, the way I remember it is he's trying to get out of this relationship for months.
Yeah.
And it's just not happening. Whether she's just forcing him to stay in the relationship or
Me being stupid.
yeah. So finally one night after work, right? It's like 4 a.m. He says, "I'm coming to get my clothes. I'm completely done." You guys had like an argument before,
Yeah.
something like that. So he goes to the house 4 o'clock in the morning, gets his clothes, doesn't say a fucking thing, and pieces out, goes home. He gets home 4:30 in the morning.
I really thought that was I thought that was the right way to do it. No.
Well,
As everyone will learn.
Kyle lives, like he said, in the city. His car is parked on the street in front of his house, a city street right off a pretty busy road. He parks his car.
It's also a Thursday only. It's a Thursday.
Oh, it's in the middle of the week.
Only middle of the week, not a weekend.
Yeah,
which is
so-
important to the actual
Is
why.
it?
Yeah, because people aren't out at 4 a.m. on a Thursday. People could be out at 4 a.m. on
Oh,
a
so you're
Friday
saying
or
this is
Saturday.
incriminating to
Somewhat.
someone? Okay.
I can incriminate.
So, 4:30 in the morning, he gets home, parks his car on the street. It's 4:30 in the morning. My boy's tired. He goes to bed. He wakes up in the morning, probably mid-afternoon. Got to go somewhere, probably the gym to get swole.
yeah, like you do.
And he goes, he gets in the car, and everything's fine. Normally, just gets in the car like nothing happened. Starts it up. He's in a city lot, parallel park, so I'm guessing he's got to reverse out. He looks in the rearview mirror and notices there's no fucking rear windshield. And there's glass everywhere.
I noticed the glass before I noticed the windshield.
Yeah,
I
that
noticed
makes
it,
sense.
and I
Because
thought-
it's all over
yeah.
it when you could still see through
And I
glass.
was
That
like,
makes sense.
I was like, did my fucking mom like drop a vase in here and then just say fuck it, I'm not cleaning it up? I thought someone was pulling a prank on me.
Sometime between 4:30 in the morning and now, which
9 in the
conservatively
morning.
call it
Was
10.
9 in the morning.
9 in the morning. He hadn't gotten much sleep. So now he's on high alert. So he's got to go check it out, right? Now he gets out of the car, goes back there. You got the picture, right?
Oh, I do have the picture.
Start pulling the picture. I'll get you.
oh, thanks.
Let's get the picture
Well,
going
I
to
can
show.
just put it on there.
Oh, she's pissed at you for not answering.
That will.
I could just put it on there.
Yeah, we can get
But
that too.
if you could just want to look
Oh,
at it to
I'll happily,
reminisce.
I'll
Yeah, we-
happily
like,
pull it up. It's
So,
fine.
because I'd like to see it. So he goes back to see this thing. His rear windshield is gone. And there is a
gone.
gash.
which is the most I mean, we've talked about this
so many times.
Because the gash is just...
It's very impressive.
It's so...
It's in the... it's not the A-pillar. It's in the...
It's the side.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's got a name in car term. Your rear windshield, and then you have your back window, and there's the metal frame.
They're seeing it.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see the frame. Well, I don't want to show you. I said there's a gash.
Yeah.
But when I say it, it sounds so much better. It's actually not as bad. Anyways, it's still bad.
I'll be pulling it up later now. Whatever, figure it out.
I really need to find
in that frame, which is like, I don't know, maybe some of the hardest metal on the car because it's not like small port and it holds up the roof, whatever. It's just a fucking gash. And
impressive.
Yeah, it looks like an axe to me. Was took and just right in that bitch. Now, I'm not incriminating anybody. He parked his car at 4:30 in the morning after breaking up with his girlfriend, which had no connection.
I may not have the photo.
To
in
this
Chicago.
Car. Right.
So
there can be...
Okay. I don't know if I can pull
there
it up
could
that
be
quick.
anybody that did this in the city of Chicago. There's all sorts of crazy shit. Yeah.
Come on.
And also, wasn't there a hole in the hood? Or 2 holes?
So, I don't have the photo right now.
That makes me think of a tire iron, though. Like
the best way
crowbar.
I could describe it was the back window was gone.
Oh, yeah.
Back window was absolutely gone.
Yeah.
So
it was in your back seat.
Yeah.
Shard form.
Yeah, it was still there. Just...
Yeah, it's true. I could have just, got some super glue.
Yeah.
For the rest of the damage, it kind of looked like you took it, like a
It
tire,
looked like
stabbed it, and then lifted it, so that, because there was like a nice, this size big hole, just stabbed right into the car. And then a big ass dent, too.
Yeah. But wasn't there like a hole in the hood, too, or something? Somewhere in the front of
nothing
the
in the front.
Just like
nothing in the front.
Like to do.
Nothing in the front
Shit
was
he
done.
would do.
Okay.
But yeah. That did happen.
That was fun.
Yeah.
We loved that. When it
You
happened,
guys really did. That was...
It was fantastic. And I don't know who did it.
It was no one else has talked to me about it. Pretty much only the family. And people knew about it too, but I still don't know who did it.
Yeah, me neither.
No clue.
No idea who did it.